And good evening, one and all, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. You were lost and now you are found, and you're almost welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovely Lost Tales. I hope you have all been doing well as we embark yet again into the slithering, writhing depths of the darkest dungeon. But how's it going, guys? Let us see who is in the chat this evening. Hayden, of course, how's it going? Welcome back. Storyteller Bree, welcome. Samuel, Scarlett Kingdom, how's it going? Good to see you. Yes, everyone give hugs to Scarlett because she's amazing and wonderful. And it's really fun to drunkenly talk to on Discord for several hours. Beer Guzzling, how's it going? Daniel and Tobias, how's it going, guys? I hope you've been doing well. I am glad it is the weekend. I am so glad it's the weekend. Not that this week was necessarily a bad one. It was more just like I just wanted it to be over. I really wanted it to be over. But I think everyone's kind of on the same boat with that. Water. But yes.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse
Hayden.
upon us all.
Hayden, you've got a long weekend? That's awesome. Yes. Daniel, thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate it, dude. Let us see how people are going. We're still keeping an eye out for a Houndmaster because with the next Darkest Dungeon delve, it's the super long one. So I think Houndmaster will be the best fit because they're really, really good at scouting. Not to say that for example, our Highwayman is also a good scout, but the Houndmaster is especially good at that. So I'm going to wait until we have a Houndmaster before we venture into that, and then try and figure out how to structure the rest of the party. Samuel, honestly, I've fallen so far behind on Critical Role. I'm up to, because the thing is, I kind of fell out of love with, it just wasn't holding my attention as much, and I got distracted with other things I was watching. So I know some spoilers for stuff that happens, like big things, because I'm on Twitter all the time, so of course I see it. But I have seen a little bit of or gotten out of context snippets of what happens in the most recent weeks, and I need to catch up, don't I? I really need to catch up. For context, I'm up to the point where they're leaving the volcano after defeating something within the volcano, let's say. So no spoilers for people who haven't caught up with Critical Role. But yes, I need to catch up. I can't tell my friends how far I've fallen so far behind because they would be so disappointed. Mornington Crescent, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. The wildest of blue roses appear. Oh, you are too kind. You're too kind, my lovely Lost Tale. But thank you so, so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. But take a seat and enjoy yourself this evening. Maybe we should go get some more. Yeah, I think that's what we were going to do. We were going to go and get this for the Arbalist. Where is our lineup of heroes that we like to take? Just making sure everyone's equipped correctly. Hey. Yes, Mornington, you are still alive. You are still alive. And you are coming out on a mission with us. Because we're going to get some more shinies from the courtyard while we refresh everything and wait for a Houndmaster to eventually stumble in. Raven! Blackbird 12, thank you. Oh my god, you're a tier 3 subscriber. Oh my god, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude, for your continued support. Holy shit. Thank you, Raven. And how's it going, dude? I'm so glad you could make it tonight. You're amazing. And I'm glad you're here. Yes, everyone give big hugs to Raven because he's amazing. And a good friend. And I miss that asshole so much. Fuck. I forgot about the fucked up shit that was happening in the town. Oops. This fucking game. I hate this game. Thing is, I usually don't flinch. It's because I'm looking at something else and it's kind of out of the corner of my eye that shit happens. That's making me just... I'm losing my fucking cool. Raven is good bird. Raven is a wonderful bird. Oh, Raven. I'm sorry things aren't so good at the moment. But yeah, while you can always say, yeah, things can always get worse, it doesn't change the fact that things might not be going so great now. And it's okay to just take some time to figure out and work through whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. It's all good. Like, I know you've got Doom and Razzle and Spike and Bo and all those amazing dudes around you. But, you know, I'm always here for you, man, if you ever need any help, if there's anything I can do, okay? Oh shit, Raven, you're moving back to New York. Okay, that's new. I don't really know what else to say other than best of luck with the move. I hope everything goes smoothly. Shovels. Let's take a couple of those. Probably not going to be the same for a while. Dude, it's okay. We're all here for you to help however we can, okay? Okay, I think that should be good. And let us venture out. Yes, everyone in the chat. Lots of hugs for Raven. Sounds like he's going through a tough patch at the moment. Oh, Raven, I'm so sorry.
The very grounds themselves are animated by a deep-rooted evil. A cosmic hatred for all that thrive beyond its tainted grasp.
Yes, cuddle puddle on top of Raven. It sounds like he's going through a tough time at the moment, so lots of hugs. Lots of hugs. Sneaky bitch has touched me.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Fuck. Multipath interference! Thank you so much for the 9-month resub! And you're a tier 2 subscriber. Thank you so much, dude! Thank you so much, I really appreciate it, man. Glad you could join us tonight. Yeah, it kind of does look like there's 5 enemies with that guy in the background. Just continuing to be a creep. Stop that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Their formation is
In
broken.
one shot as well. That's
Maintain the
ooh,
offensive.
that's satisfying. Dodge that shit. Fuck that shit, I'm hurt. No thanks.
Eradicated.
Very nice. There we go.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ooh. Very nice collection of shinies. Shiny like the treasure of the second hand. Ooh, almost tripped over that. Fuck. Almost. Almost. I remember that background. That was from the Baron, isn't it? That was a good fight. Honestly, the Crimson Court DLC was so fucking good. I'm so glad I got that shiny emote made. It looks so good. And it just lights up the chat so nicely when I see it. But I hope you guys are excited because I've been very busy this week working on some very fun things for next month, because next month is Spooky Month. So I've personally I pick all of the stories that I narrate and the stuff that I do on my channel, but I went out of my way to pick some autumnally and extra spooky stories for next month over on YouTube. Hey, Shadow Fang, it's all good. It's all good. Better late than never. God damn it. What's up with this Crimson Curse bullshit? I'm not pleased with any of this. Oh, and I'm just gonna say, I really hope you guys are excited for tomorrow's video as well. Oh, Raven, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, bits, for being a good homie. Oh, Raven, anytime. There's no need to pay me back with bits. I'm just trying to be a good bean and helping out a friend in need. But thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Raven. You are amazing. Okay, we need to get some healing on your stat. That's better.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Not a fan of how stressed that's getting into. When we camp, we should be able to take most of that off, but still, not a fan of that either. Hey, Shadow Tom, how's it going? Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's good. There we go. But yeah, going back to the video that's coming out. The video that's coming out tomorrow night. It's one of the scripts that I wrote the fastest. I don't know, maybe just, it was the summer heat that was getting to my brain when I wrote it. But when I was writing, I was like, this is too much spice. I'm like, nah. Nah, I know you guys like a little bit of spice. And, all I'm gonna say is I hope you're in the mood for another monster girl. Because I love this one so much.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm getting deep into Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. It's pretty good, just sort of grinding this Multi-path interference with 5 gifted subs to the community. Oh my god, dude. Multipath, thank you so much. Dude, you're absolutely amazing. Thank you. Oh. Like, you guys are just incredible. Just thank you so much for your amazing support. Multipath, just thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're off to an amazing start tonight, guys. Like, of course, we're still on our first mission. Things could go completely tits up, you know, a little later down the line. But knock on wood and all that. We should be peachy keen. Let's go. Ooh.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay. Next room should be where the boss is. Yep. Let's camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in
Let's
a maze.
de-stress. Last little bit of de-stressing done. Pretty good for everything else. Let's increase speed. Okay, let's rest up. Yeah, multipath, do always prioritize your own finances before you consider supporting me, okay? As much as I'm like, I wholeheartedly appreciate all the generosity you guys like bestow upon me, whether it's bits or stuff that you send me to my PO box. So long as you're taking care of your own finances first and foremost, that's what's most important to me, okay? Very nice. Line them up and knock them down. Stop that. Maybe he's a millionaire, who knows? Who knows? A lot of like like the internet is a strange and wonderful place filled with amazing, wonderful, kind people. God damn it, Shadow Tom. How fast do you think Klingons can run? About warp speed. God damn it. God damn it, everyone's coming down with the Crimson Curse these days. Ooh, very nice. I gotta make up for missing most of the last few streams. And the jokes are greatly appreciated. If you're only able to catch some of the streams, it's all good, it's all good. That's why I stream every Friday and Sunday. I love it, like, even though this whole year has kind of been all over the place, I like it that it's opened up new avenues for me to experiment with more, like, creative stuff, because I've had more time on my hands. Like, being able to stream on Sundays as well. Like, just being able to integrate that into my schedule.
Success so clearly in view.
Making that work.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, the curse is rampant this session. I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? No. Anything good? Oh shit. Yay.
The hamlet cannot stand for this thing that should not be. Defeat it. Claim the prize it guards.
Two muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, "Wow, it's pretty hot in here." And the other said, "Ah, a talking muffin."
The ground quakes.
Big banking boom boo, you flatter me, good sir. And how's it going? Glad you could join us tonight. Have they finally passed on to heaven? Oh, quite possibly, but there is a certain touch of celestial grace in the drinks we serve here at the Blue Rose Respite. Ooh, nice.
Singular strike.
But you are too kind, my dear. I have been feeling extra pretty today, I will say. Just taking care of my health more and more. And I've been really, really proud of myself for that. And feeling much more comfortable in my own skin and all that good stuff. So yeah,
Well struck.
I feel pretty today. I saw my vacuum the other day. All it was doing was collecting dust. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh god. Phantom051, the plane guy. How's it going? Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. I believe you are new here, so please take a seat and enjoy yourself. I'm sure the chat will make you feel more than welcome. One sip of this divine ale would be enough to send someone into a sense of euphoria and ecstasy. I'm glad you guys like my little cozy corner of the internet. Oh, you guys are sweet, thank you. I'm still awkward when people compliment me though. It's like, what? Who are you talking about? Just yay? But you're all incredibly kind. Thank you so much, guys. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Oh god, it's so bad. Okay, Shadow Tom, that is high praise indeed. Steph is best girl. Oh, there are many anime waifus who I think would take objection to that. Like, Samuel, I think it's also because, let's be honest, the Friday streams are like my Friday Night Fright streams. So they tend to be more like horror games. So maybe it's just because like the adrenaline is running through our system that we're kind of like a little bit, you know, flustered, like our blood's pumping a little bit. And then Sundays are more like chilled out and relaxing and getting our composure together before the week starts and reflecting on the week that has been and all the adventures we experienced over the course of the weekend.
A momentary abatement.
Well, Friday was Fluster Steph streams. No! God damn it. Oh, nice. Hey, Steph is best girl. Samuel, you are too kind to me, good sir. You are far too kind. I am but a humble content creator who puts 110% effort into all the content that I make, and you guys seem to be sticking around and enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Saiko's best fox girl. Oh yes, I love my Kitsune character. She's so cute. Such a wholesome being. Ah, they're fine. Daniel, good sir. That is high praise indeed. She's the female version of Keanu Reeves, that's why she's amazing. Daniel, that is some incredibly high praise. As someone who very much loves Keanu Reeves, has a little bit of a crush on him, that is high praise indeed. Good lord, man. You're breathtaking. All you guys are breathtaking. Magic Klingon shop for towels, small home appliances and weapons, bed, bad lap and beyond. God damn it. Oh lord. Wow, they just skipped a couple of weeks when you spoke from the soft about the semester. Oh, Samuel, sweet. I have thought about that for the Sunday streams, just making it like super like lo-fi and chill and keeping that kind of soft tone of voice. But the thing is, like, that would be more of an ASMR style stream, which is more the kind of stuff that I do on my YouTube channel, because I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face, that's the thing. I would break the immersion too quickly. Like, when I'm recording and I'm doing the voice actor thing, I'm being like super professional about it. I'm in the zone, I'm focused. But if I'm live on the air and I have to react to a live chat, I break my composure so easily. We're only breathtaking because you keep taking our breath away. Boom boom. Stop that.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, good. That was smooth. That was very fucking smooth. Imagine if Steph and Keanu met, they would give each other a lot of compliments. Oh, like we would just get stuck in a circle of like very, like, kindly complimenting one another. I have no issue with that. I would be honored to meet Keanu Reeves. Let's return to the ham. We've got this with the bounty hunter. The universe wouldn't be able to contain that. Yeah, it might just implode in on itself and like fold in on LA. If Mr. Spock has pointed ears, then what does Mr. Scott have? Engineers. Oh, goddamn. I don't trust stairs, they're always up to something. God damn.
Competition fosters skill and confidence.
Ooh, the keenest eye and steadiest hand will prevail during this week's tournament. The winner will claim the coveted Caretaker's Cup. Idle Arbalists gain one resolve level, and Idle Musketeers gain one resolve level. Okay, so we'll be sure to leave our Arbalist here after giving them... what is it? The Childhood Treasure for increased protection. Lovely, lovely, and you are all good. Now, the Bounty Hunter, we have something for you, Mornington. Ooh, posture check and hydrate check. Posture check from Daniel, much appreciated. Oh, needed that. Thank you, thank you. I think you all heard that pop. That was my elbow. And... Hydrate check. Boom boom. Hayden, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Well, despite my best effort, this battle to stay conscious is lost. 23 hours awake will do that too. Good luck with the rest of the stream, Stephanie. Good night all. Hayden, yes, get some sleep. If you've been awake for 23 hours, my god, dude, just... It's okay. It's okay. Take care of yourself, dude. Get some sleep. And thank you so much for the 500 bits. Really appreciate it and have a good night. Let us do the vengeful kill list. That sounds good. Perfect. Crime Lord's molars. Because of course. Wow, Steph, keeping people up all night. Oh no. How terrible of me. Keeping you awake all hours of the night thinking about my voice. How terrible. What an absolute horror I've been. I better stop then. Maybe I should stop the stream now so that everyone can get a full night's sleep. I'm just saying. Oh yes, we got a Houndmaster. He's really low level, but we got a fucking Houndmaster. Okay, this could be fun. Maybe today's session is just going to be, we will be focusing on leveling up.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
We're finishing up so many Crimson Court sets. Absolutely. I think almost everyone has like a full set now. Yeah, it's looking that way. I don't think the Shield Breaker has them. Yep. 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 We need to give you something. Because of chaos, someone's been watching Bravo Alpharius. Oh, maybe. I am a member of the text-to-speech crew, so... Like, some of the videos they've been coming out with recently have been so fucking good. But yeah, essentially, like, these two items are the reason I wanted a Houndmaster for the next mission, because the 25% scouting chance and the reduced of the party being surprised is super fucking important going forward. But it makes me nervous, the fact that this Houndmaster really needs to level up and fast. So where's the Ancestor's Portrait? Did we lose that? No, it's here. Oh, and don't worry guys, I was just teasing. I wouldn't stop the stream on you that quickly. I don't need sleep, I need this stream. No, I wouldn't do that on you. And Talon, how's it going? Welcome back, glad you could drop by. Glad to see you. Hope you've been well. Actually, that's quite good. Actually, Wilbur's flag's probably really good for them. But let us give... Where are you? But yes, our beautiful doggo has a new owner. Let us give you... Yeah, that. Okay, so we have a new Houndmaster, which means he needs a name. Well, they need a name. So, who is a subscriber but has not been named, had a hero yet? I think Talon hasn't had a hero named after them yet. I'm only popping in just to say hello. Sounds like you're going yourself soon. I just wanted to see if you had... Oh no, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I was just fucking around with the chat. I was being a bit of a dick. But no, it's all good. We've only just started. We've only been going for like 40 minutes or something, so it's all good. If you're going to be sticking around for a little bit, would you like to be our new Houndmaster, perhaps? Also, if you are a Twitch sub and you have that lovely rose next to your name, if you haven't had a hero named after you, feel free to put your hand up and maybe you will be our new Houndmaster. Do you know what? I would love to die a painful death. Okay, Talon is going to be our new Houndmaster, and I will do my best not to kill you. Oh god, I feel worried for you though. Let's see. Going to be blonde, red hair. What did our last Houndmaster look like? I'm just making sure that we're not doubling up on, so that each and every Houndmaster is unique. Yeah, that was the tan. Let's go with the red. I quite like the reddish tint. Yeah, the red and the green. Oh, Talon, don't worry. We have an ongoing narrative that if things go bad for the Houndmaster and they die, then the dog runs off to find a new owner. It's really sad but really sweet at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I think if we get that... Yeah, those four should be good. Because Blackjack's not bad, but this game is making me so fucking paranoid, you guys. You would die to her. You would die for her. Either way, what bliss. They are life goals! I one day pray I meet my equal, my Gomez Adams. One day. Like, I try my best to keep everyone alive, Daniel. Oh. Oh, good on you, Shadowfang. Proud of you. It's the most amazing feeling when a project comes together and you release it. Like, just do your best to promote it as best you can, and try to see if you can network in some ways, and just see what comes of it. But proud of you, dude. It's not easy undertaking a new creative project, but I'm super proud of you. Let's get rid of the Crimson Curse. A lot of people got it. Like, it's not the end of the world as we know it when people get it. I'm scared. Yes. We need some other level 0 characters to go on a mission. Because we need to get Talon up to scratch. This game's making me so fucking paranoid, you guys. But yeah, we need to leave Galactic Emperor Batman. Honestly, we only have like 2 heroes that are a low enough level that can do missions with our new Houndmaster. But I'm hesitant to take them on any like high level missions. Because yeah, if I took them on like a short champion level 5, I'd be too worried that they'd accidentally die. Then again, it could be a gamble. It could be a very rewarding gamble, is what I'm saying. But I'm not... I'm hesitant to jump onto it though. Honestly, Bree, that's actually really quite brilliant. Why don't we do that? Have you come along for a short level 5 mission. You are constantly guarded, and you just level up, and you just keep leveling up. And let's take Scarlett and let's take Raven. Because this is a good lineup, because we've got our main healer, secondary support healer, and who can also blight. And then someone who can just guard, be guarded, and get experience. She's justifying the deaths of 4 heroes. Oh, god damn it. Now I'm nervous. But that should be okay. Everyone else is level 6, very seasoned veterans. Or we could just keep guarding them. Let's see how this goes. I don't know, maybe because I'm in the chaos mood tonight. So I'm feeling this chaos. That's way too much food. Going to the Warrens. Yeah, we don't have one of our Vestals available, but that's okay. We've got a main healer, we've got a secondary healer, we've got a trainee, and our seasoned man-at-arms. Bad King Boonboo. Should be great. That should be good. Holy water, skeleton key, medicinal herbs, bandages, anti-venom shovels, food, laudanum, torches, blood. I think that should be good. Because this is a short one, so that should be enough. Ooh, this will be interesting.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Okay, so they can do it, they're just nervous as fuck. Okay. Okay, and this is an exploration one. That's okay. Ain't touching that. Yay! I was thinking, who's the lightest on their feet that isn't the Houndmaster?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. The ground quakes. How quickly the tide turns.
Could be worse, could be worse. I'm a little nervous about this, but it's mostly about room exploration. Ooh, Shadow Tom has a good joke. Do tell. Tell us.
The will to fight falters.
God damn. Where's the best place to shop for lightsabers? The Darth Maul. I love me a Star Wars
The
joke.
slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Good. feel kind of bad that I didn't use our man-at-arms more often during like the main campaign, because once I finally figured out how to play him right, I'm like, fuck, he's a good character. God damn. What do you call a nervous Jedi? Panicking Skywalker. Glorious. Nice.
And power.
What's that? Fuck. There we go.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Anything good?
Packs
Golden
laden
food,
with
not
loot
bad.
are often low on supplies.
Now this is all about room exploration. So if we just go up to the, yeah, if we just go up to 2 rooms and then we can go back down. Oh shit! Ah shit! Woo! I'm a little nervous about this. This may have been a mistake, but we're gonna keep doing our best.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Okay, we do have some bleeds going though.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
God damn. Get that retribution up. Oh, post, my apologies.
A decisive
Nice.
pummeling.
This is nice.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of
Okay.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Come on, guys, need healing here.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. A
Okay,
momentary
not bad,
abatement.
not bad. Could be better though. do you get if you mix a bounty hunter with a tropical fruit? Mango fetch. God damn it.
Momentary abatement.
Oh, god damn it. Thanks, Raven. Come on. Could be good. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, that's better, that's better. How much? We got 3. Yeah, polish
As the
him off.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
There we go, that's more like it. Getting there bit by bit. Okay, that's a bit better. Good doggo. Come on. Ooh, that's better. Nice.
Victory.
Very
Perhaps
nice.
the turning point.
That was good. That was very good. A part of me is like, we probably should not have survived that. But we did. But we did. Thanks to careful strategy. Ooh, busts. They're really good. Cherubim's are more important at the moment. What's Boba Fett's favorite Pokemon? Do tell. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, so I've got the Swinator champion. Fuck. Boba Fett. That's good. I like that one. Come on, bleed. Yeah. Not to say so. Recently reached 12 followers on Twitter. Almost all praises are going to you because you're one of the reasons I've started to write my opinions and thoughts freely. Oh, you're most welcome, Daniel. Like, I can't take any credit for it. Like, I'm really touched that I helped to inspire you. But you put in the effort, dude. Congratulations. You're doing good. Good.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. We
stuff. Get that riposte up. God damn, he's really resistant to light. Nice. He backhands him. He backhands back. Okay, it's all good, Daniel.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, I'm hoping some more blights stick. He's being very resistant to them, which is annoying. Almost there. Yes, there we go.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, it took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. That's okay. Doggo. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's better. That's better. Ooh, good, 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 good. Good, good. Nice, very nice.
Falls.
Yeah, and I'm good leaving those behind. Ew.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Good, good. See you guys Sunday for the chill stream. Starting to get ready for work. Awesome. Have a great evening, Shadow, and best of luck with work. We'll see you on Sunday for our soothing Sunday streams.
The way is lit.
Hey,
the path is clear.
Collector.
We require only
How's
the
it
strength
going?
to follow it.
God damn it. It's been a while, hasn't it, Collector? Like, I love the Collector. It's a simplistic but really effective character design. good.
A singular strike.
Come on, come on, come on.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, good. This is nice. Drop the guard, that's what I was hoping for. Hey, GentlemanPhilosoraptor 14! Thank you so much for the 7th month resub! Thank you so much for the 7th month tier 2 resub. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you could make it tonight. How's it going? Greetings, Sarah, and everyone. Been a while. It has been a while, and we're glad to have you back with us. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Get those blight grenades going. Ooh, hydrate check from Daniel. Thank you.
Well struck.
Thank you, thank you. Nice.
Masterfully executed.
Almost there. God damn it. Been a lot of the same old, just busy. How's everyone else? I'm doing good. I can't speak for the rest of the chat, but I'm doing good. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm glad it's the weekend tomorrow. It hasn't been like a particularly hard week for me. It's just been a week, and I'm just glad it's almost the weekend.
A devastating blow.
Almost there. Yeah, Talon's. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Good, 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 good. Good. Almost there, come on. Just a tiny bit more. Come on, almost there, almost there. There we go.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats forbid.
Good, 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 good. Oh, and that is very shiny though. Yes, we do have a new Houndmaster. Huzzah! Won't be able to make it this Sunday because my friend's celebrating his 18th birthday. I'm going to the party. Awesome! Hope you have a wonderful time and happy birthday to your friend.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Boo. Should only need to look in one more room and then we will be good.
The light, the promise of safety.
just one more room then. Wouldn't be the first time Steph killed someone. Hey, I feel bad whenever I accidentally kill one of you guys in this game. I have to specify in this game because, you know... Oh, god damn it.
Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
Just to the next room. There we go. Guys, that gamble paid off.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
The ultimate test for the new Houndmaster, and he passed it. Like, he was heavily protected by our man-at-arms, but they did an amazing job. Like, look at that. He already jumps up 3 levels. That is fucking sweet. Like, he's gonna have to take a bit of a rest. But come on, that gamble paid off.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
One good week, and while the campaign continues to drag on, recent events have emboldened the standing roster. Confidence is reported to be at an all-time high. All idle heroes plus 200% stress heal relief. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, that is going to be a juicy reward for some people. But let's get... Oh, just look at that. Look at that. Saw that. Extra suspicious now. And let's see. Hound's Watch, definitely. Therapy Dog, definitely. And Release the Hound is going to be very, very useful for what we have in mind. And that's going to be useful as well, so... Yep, Hound's Watch good for surprised ambushes, and Release the Hound good for scouting, which is going to be super important for the next dungeon, Darkest Dungeon delve. But people need to rest. They need to have diseases cured. Yes. Don't be suspicious. 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 Thank you for the foster check, Big Bad King. Oh, that's better. Needed that. Thank you, thank you. And be back in. Actually, let's prioritize stress healing for you. You took a hit. You took a big hit. Morningston, get your thing taken care of. Get to the gambling hall. Scarlett, you can go to the gambling hall as well. Scoop pasta. Get that taken care of. And who else? Morningston. You can only pray. That's okay. Nope, it's all good. I think we're still going to keep the portrait on you so that you can level up faster. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. The funny thing is, Daniel, that actually is a song from Parks and Rec. Oh my god, it's always going on in my brain. I'm not even doing anything illegal, and I'll be like muttering that song under my breath. It's kind of like a mantra that is a big thing for a lot of my D&D characters as well. Don't be suspicious. 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 It makes it even better that the fact that the characters who are singing it are trying to sneak through a graveyard. And it just gets louder and louder. God damn. But we might go out for a quick little jaunt while everyone is resting up. Actually, those are a good amount of crests. Can we build anything yet? Almost have enough. We're about over halfway for the House of the Yellow Hand. We've done so much in this game, you guys. And I love it that our gold is just steadily increasing day by day. Because we're amazing. Wonder, we can always go after more loot. I think we might actually have all the sets, and that's why it's not appearing anymore. Oh my god. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Nah. Let's see what other rewards are out there that we can try and go after. Ooh. Ancestors musket ball. Don't have that yet. This fucking game. Oh my god. Okay, this is something that we kind of need to get our hands on at some point. It's a medium length one. What actually... Also, anything with portraits. Fuck. This fucking game. That's a medium one. That one wouldn't be half bad. We get some more portraits. This game fills me with so much anxiety sometimes. This is a long one. Actually, this one might be a good practice run for when we have to do the next one, which is a 4 campfire length venture. Oh boy. Oh, that's going to be interesting. This could actually be a good one as kind of like to test it. Like, we'll still need to get our Houndmaster up to scratch. I think the flickers do get worse the more you progress into the darkest dungeon. But this could be a good one. This is a long one. We'll get another one of the Ancestors things, and it'll be a good test run to see, like, pacing wise and prepping wise what we need. So let us get this crazy crew together. Actually, since we have money, like a good amount of money now, what I might do is people who I'm not going to take on ventures, I might then invest in getting certain things locked down, like certain good quirks. Because now we have like the money to spare. Fated is actually quite good. Either one of those is good, but Fated is actually quite good. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Doesn't really say what the chance is though. That's still not bad, so let's do that. Could have probably done that beforehand, but that's okay. I'd also like to fully level up these as well. Which we could do. Nah, let's save that for next time. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's do this long one. We get another one of the Ancestors shinies, even though we don't really use it. And then it gives everyone here a chance to rest up. All that good stuff. Actually, Theon, I might drop off as well. Just to get that last little bit of stress taken care of. There we go. This fucking game. This game stresses me out so much! You guys remember when she used to sing on Sunday streams? My favorite song was sang Almost Sweet Music. I love that song so much. Like, it kind of faded out because of the new Twitch rules regarding singing or like copyrighted song material, and I didn't want my channel to get a red flag. So that was a little bit of that. But I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it when I used to do that on my soothing Sunday streams. But but my singing lessons have been going really well. I really like my music teacher. And she and I work really well together at making wonderful, wonderful songs. Beautiful voice that expresses a lot. Boomer, you're too kind. You're too kind. I'm just a young woman on the internet doing my best to make interesting, fun content, and you guys seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to keep making it. All the while pursuing my dream of being a full-time voice actor. Thank you for the hydrate check, Samuel, and I have to remember to maybe break out into more spontaneous singing moments during my regular streams, if it calls for it. Or maybe just when I get nervous, I sometimes sing as well. So there's that. Actually. Just as we're going into the Weald, I'm going to stock up a lot with this kind of stuff. Just in case, because I'm paranoid. And some laudanum as well, just in case. Because I'm paranoid! So this should be interesting. And even if it goes a little bit awry, then we can always come back early. A tactical retreat.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
Okay,
Let us burn out this evil.
Complete 100% of room battles. Okay, I think because up looks longer, let's go down first. Yay!
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Actually, the holy water could be useful. Boomer, that's very sweet, but I prefer to keep my Animal Crossing stuff private because I just play that with my family and with my close friends. Like, it's very, very sweet, but it's just one game that I would prefer to keep private. Although I may put my island up for dreaming, where you can explore it, but you can't interact with it. So I might do that. But yeah, I hate it when the map layout is like, oh, you start right in the center, so you're gonna have to backtrack a lot. Like, fuck that. Boo.
Such a terrible assault
Bad
cannot
doggo.
be left unanswered.
Hopefully it won't be where you perish, Fear. I want you to stick around and be our healer for a bit. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I should really check up on mine. Haven't been on in a while. I'm sure your villagers miss you. Thanks for understanding, Sam. Like, it's just some things I would just prefer to keep private. It's like, it's my little private Zen garden that I share with my family and friends, so I appreciate if you understand that.
The blood quickens.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ooh, map. Good, good, good.
The light, the promise of safety.
Good God. Oh my God, stop digging up all the things! Yeah, Shadow Tom. And when you're a content creator and you have a somewhat public image, or at least you interact with your community on a regular basis, it is important that you make sure that there's like that point where it's like, okay, this is private, this is just for me and my like close friends and my loved ones, and then it's like you can then feel more of that sense of comfortable divide, if that makes sense. Yeah, I love the design of the hateful Virago, even if it's annoying as hell. Good. Dodge that shit. God damn it, they dodged that shit! Fuck! Okay, fine, I guess. Everyone needs a place they can run away to from the world. Animal Crossing is perfect for that. Absolutely. I'm so glad I got that at the start of lockdown. It saved my bacon so many times. Because it's just the perfect de-stressor for me.
Body and brain.
As the fiend falls.
Yeah, don't tell you guys about my corgi smuggling operations. I mean, what? But corgis are adorable puppets. I love them so much. Until the cannon dodges, everything is fine. You know, Daniel, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was fine until that fucking cannon dodged, and then, like, I just declared war on that fucking boss. I was so angry. Oh fuck, that's right. Healing prevented. Oh, we're gonna fucking kill you. God damn. Forgot about that shit. And they're a slippery motherfucker as well. Sorry for my obscene language, but I'm really angry. Just had it with this bullshit.
That cuts on its own.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that was annoying. Still, I've got to get rid of that mushroom, but we can work with that. There we go.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Had with that bullshit. Good. God damn it. There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, that only
These
took
nightmarish creatures
thing
can
ever.
be felled. They can be beaten.
This crest could be useful, but that's okay.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Again, crests could be useful, but this is a long mission, so I want to kind of pace it and play it somewhat smart.
The ground quakes.
I hate that guy. God damn it. Yeah, the Jester in this game is like one of the best characters. God damn it. There we go. Stop that. There we go.
Formation is
That's
broken.
better. I'm happy now.
Maintain the offensive.
2 down, 2 to go. Good, 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 good. Hey, it's all good, Talon. It's all good. I'm yet to play a bard in a D&D campaign because I've said this many times. I'm afraid of the energy I'll unleash onto my friends, and they have to be okay, or at least somewhat comfortable with me trying to seduce every single fucking monster we come across. I swear to God. Love the idea of a madman able to among swinefolk, fungal folk, and scaly boys, and not be killed or eaten. How does that work? I have no idea. Madness gets along with all forms of life. You know what, Bree? Those are wise words indeed. Oh, Shadow Tom D&D is so much fun. Like, it's important that you find a group of friends or players that you enjoy playing with and seeing on a regular basis. Whether you want to do it for just a one-shot or for an ongoing campaign, it's all good. But maybe if you went to your local game store to see if they were doing any open games, that'd be cool.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
A demon, we must kill it. Hold on, we can't have succubus without suck.
The slow death.
I really want to play Mr. Rogers like bard in a D&D campaign. He would be a furbolg and use puppets. Oh, my heart. I love that idea. That's so cute. Oh. Yes. Sorry, like, I've just become so soft because, like, that idea is just so wholesome.
The match
I
is
love it.
struck. A blazing star is born.
That is beautiful. Animate object would be perfect for that. I agree. I absolutely agree. Oh my god.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
No, not a fan of that though. I think everyone's in the same boat, telling like everyone wants this year to be over with, but at the same time we do have to keep somewhat grounded and keep in mind that just because we want this year to be over doesn't mean that all of our problems are going to go away on New Year's. We still have to figure a lot of this shit out and just keep doing the best we can with the time that we have and our current capabilities. And I agree, like even though I'm still frustrated as all hell that a lot of my plans that I had this year didn't work out, it's opened up strange and exciting ventures as well, like picking up projects I probably wouldn't have, or experimenting with stuff, or getting lots of shit done. I got lots of shit done this year. Yes. Bye bye. Come on. Think it's good?
Singular strike.
Almost there. Nice, nice, nice.
Sedated.
See a little bit more.
Slowly,
There we go.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
Good, good.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Come on. There we go. Then again, I have to remember that this year hadn't happened. A year that probably would have never gone on Time Radio. Very true. See, the thing is, like, you have to keep trying your best to look for that silver lighting, even if it's a little tricky to see at the moment.
Inspiration.
Because even though things
and
haven't worked out the way
improvement.
I hoped that they would have this year, there's a lot of things I wanted to do that just haven't been able to do. That's okay, because all we can do is make the most of the time that we do have. And if you need to spend time to focus on your mental health and just take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, even 1 minute at a time, that is more than fine. It's okay. You don't feel that you have to maximize every single second of this weird situation that we find ourselves in. Because that's something I need to tell myself a lot. But that's okay. I'm just doing my best. And that's all anyone could ever ask of you. And we're not going to open that up yet because we are going to look through the rest of this area and then we will go back.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
God damn, there's a lot of this lineup along here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
line up. That's okay. Good, good. God damn it. Fine, I guess. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go.
Precision and power.
Had a very serious conversation with my mother the other day about getting the family out of the country, but I honestly don't know if any way travels out of the question. Honestly, if you're in the United States, it's just a matter of just trying to make it through this as best you can, I think. Like, Canada's closed off its borders and internationals and travel's a no-go at the moment, unfortunately. Hi, Waye, how's it going? Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. Glad you could join us this evening. There we go. What's up? What's up is we're having a wonderful stream tonight. We're mostly just going around exploring, getting some more trinkets and stuff, but we have found a new Houndmaster, so we're gradually training him up so that he can spearhead our next expedition into the Darkest Dungeon. And it totally isn't me procrastinating because I'm super fucking scared of the Darkest Dungeon. There we go.
This expedition at
those
least
portraits,
promises success.
I think we could get rid of this bundle of torches. Actually, I'll use up the holy water, then we can get those portraits. Fuck. That other portrait. We have some portraits. When we get to the next room, we'll be able to camp. That'll get rid of some space. Fuck. I'm not going to look in that sack because I want to wait until we've got some more inventory space. Fuck. God damn it. At least it's just jellies and not the worst thing in the world.
Well struck.
They're just annoying more than anything. Oh, fuck.
A decisive pummeling.
Steph's scared of Darkest Dungeons. No, it couldn't possibly be that. For some reason, my phone refuses to give a hydrate check. So does this count? It doesn't quite count because you have to do channel points, but I'll still take a sip anyway. damn, it's gonna make more. Is it? Fuck! You get rid of the big one.
Executed.
Just keep carving it up into little itty bitty pieces. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate check, Samuel. Thank you.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay. Almost there. Almost there. These fucking slimes. Worst slime tutorial ever. Yeah, oh, it's all good, Samuel. I took two hydro checks anyway, because I was feeling testy. So it's all good. There we go. Ooh, posture check from EA. Thank
Remind
you.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you, thank you. But yes, I think now's a good point where we can rest up, and then we'll backtrack a bit, and then make it to about here or so, and then we'll take our next rest, and then do the last leg. That sounds good.
Huddled together, furtive
How
and
stressed are
vulnerable.
people? Honestly, not too
Rats in
stressed.
a maze.
So I'm just gonna do. Let's just do full because we don't need a ton of stress healing. Actually, nah, we've got the resources to spare. So let's do feast. Battle trance is good. Let's see. Every rose has its thorn. Ooh, we've got a lot of extra points. Let's see. See, everyone's doing pretty good. So you can sharpen your spear. Let's de-stress our flagellant a little bit more. Yeah, we've got so much food, so that's why I was like, oh, we don't really need to, but let's just rest up anyway.
And now,
And of course.
the darkness holds dominion.
Oh, fuck.
Black as death.
Hey, guys. Oh, Shadow Tom, you're far too kind. You flatter me, sir. Hey, beasties. I don't know why there's gargoyles in the world. I'm a little bit like, what? But you know what? It makes me a little bit nervous because, like, ghouls can be really hard hitters, so... Try and get some bleeds. Charlie's definitely so squad. You're my lovely lost tales, guys. I've told you this.
The horror.
Okay, we've got some laudanum to go around, so that's not too bad. Good. And if a Ghonnathan can dodge anything as possible, that is very true. Like, gargoyles are annoying and they hit hard, hard, but I want to get rid of the ghoul first. Good. Guys, you're my lovely lost tales. If you want to be some very spicy romance tales, then by all means. As long as you behave yourselves around me and keep somewhat civil, then that's fine.
Momentary abatement. How quickly the tide turns.
God damn it.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
God damn it. God damn it. There we go. What does a baby computer call its father? Dada! Oh. Sounds
Compassion
cute.
is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
There we go, almost there. Stop that. There we go.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There we go. Got some space for things. Let's keep going.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Oh, it's so cheesy and bad. Speeders! No! Hopefully they'll be fairly squishy and we can move past this.
Destroyed.
It's refreshing when you go up against enemies that are somewhat squishier. And you get to carve through them nice and easily. What do you call a factory that sells generally decent goods? Satisfactory. I will say, with this camera angle, like, you notice much more on this side, because I have a dimple on one side of my cheek but not the other cheek, so you notice it a lot when I laugh. I just caught a glance at myself on the camera and I was like, fuck, you really notice that, don't you?
Decimated.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Let's get going. Treasure chest. Anything good? Ooh, portraits. I'm gonna get rid of those last 3 torches and get those portraits, because that's really useful for what we're trying to collect. Okay, not poison. Good. What grades did the pirate get on his report card? 7 C's. Honestly, I just picked this angle because I thought it would look good with me kind of like directly, so it would look like I'd be facing the game, as well as showing off my nice side profile. But I didn't realize it showed off that dimple, like, a lot. long has Anakin Skywalker been evil? Since the Sith grade. God damn it. Did you hear about the mediocre restaurant on the moon? Has great food but no atmosphere. Have I told you the tale of Plagius the Wise? Oh god damn it, I hate these giants, they suck! I'm gonna try and bring you down fast because you are annoying as hell and you hit hard. God damn it. How did Ebenezer Scrooge win the football game? The ghost of Christmas past. Oh, god damn.
Mortality clarified in
Yep,
a single
it hits.
strike.
That giant hits so fucking hard. God damn it. Good. Almost there. How did Darth Vader know Luke Skywalker got him? What Luke Skywalker got him for Christmas? He felt his presence.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
What was Luke's
We
secret
require
code name before he got
only
his
the
mechanical
strength to
limb?
follow it.
Hansel. A company is making glass coffins. Whether they're successful remains to be seen. That one's good. I like that one. Oh, sapphires! I love sapphires.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I want to take the sapphires over the gold just in case we come across more sapphires and then they can stack. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh, busts. They're useful. Good, good. Why did Mozart hate chickens? Because when he asked them for their favorite composer, they said, "Bark, bark." Why does Kylo Ren's lightsaber have so much crackle? Snap and Pop were busy. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to look at Kylo Ren without thinking of that fucking joke now. God damn it. Oh god. I fucking love Kylo Ren so much. I know I'm not gonna be able to look at him without thinking of that fucking joke. God damn it. Good, good. One down, 3 to go. Ren is the best Disney prince. Oh, he absolutely is. He is a space prince. He is a space prince of my heart. Sorry, I was thinking about Adam Driver again. I lost track of thought. Let's continue. Before I get too distracted.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, Samuel, honestly, everything that John Oliver said in that statement is 110% true. Just step on me, Adam Driver. Break my spine, you gargantuan horse. Choke me out, Adam Driver, you annoyingly large man. The thing is, he's not wrong. He just vocalized what his entire fan base is thinking, or most of his fan base is thinking. Like, if you search, like, John Oliver, Adam Driver, like, he just goes off on a fucking tangent of just, one, how handsome Adam Driver is, and two, just kind of how amazingly large, because he's what, like 6'3" or something like that? 6'3" or 6'4", he's tall as fuck. So, he just went off on this tangent of just a mixture of, like, compliments and, like, step on me senpai, essentially, but also, like, kind of weird insults at the same time. It was so fucking great. And he was just, like, upfront about his thirst rant, and I'm like, yes, you, sir, are a man of taste. Okay, GentlemanPhilosoraptor, I think I might be able to answer this. Okay, because I may or may not have thought about this. So Adam Driver, he's got very, very broad shoulders, and so he is also very, very muscular and very well built. So when you are very physically strong, not like athletically, like Photoshop, when you have people with a masculine figure, they aim to get like kind of, let's say, the Dorito shape. So they have like the, hang on, I can do this. So they have like the super wide shoulders, and then like it all narrows down into like that V in the waist. Whereas if you are physically strong, like you can physically lift heavy weights, your core muscles are really, really strong and stout, which makes you more of a square shape in the torso. So if you have got really broad shoulders and really, really strong core muscles, that makes your torso much more of a square shape, which is why Adam Driver's torso is a square. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. God damn it. I apologize for nothing. It's alright, Daniel. We'll take care of you. Make sure that the flatulent is okay. What's a ninja's favorite type of shoe? Sneakers. Anything to forget that I just spent like 5 minutes talking about Adam Driver's naked torso. There we go. It's like asking why Chris Evans is a Dorito. Yes, that's the thing. It's all about like proportions and the muscles that you want to focus on. So that's why when you see people like, I can't remember his name, but the actor who plays the Mountain That Rides from Game of Thrones, he looks like he might be overweight, but the thing is, he's just so ripped in core muscles that is all physical strength, and you can lift absurd amounts of weight with that. So Adam Driver being, you know, the amazing person that he is, you know, he's incredibly physically strong, so he's not like chiseled like a male model would be, but he's more physically strong than he's got really, really strong core muscles. It's a mixture of compliments and frustration expressing how much he wants Adam to just destroy him. Absolutely. Also, I inhaled my spittle. Hang on. Excuse me. I was so thirsty it backfired.
Injury.
God damn it. Fuck. Okay. Don't. I think the sheer power of that don't set something off. But yeah, let's use this. What do you call Samsung's security team? The Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh. And that is why we want him to break us in half. For my TED talk, there's muscle mass and then there's body fat. They are mutually exclusive. Yep. Apologies if I kind of muddled a lot of that. That's just... I'm torn between a lot of things. I'm trying to be like chat, game, and also my central thought process. But Adam Drive was taking over my brain, so what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Always perfect time for my joke. Miss Swan, I don't feel so good. Now I'm sad. Spider-Man.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Boo. Wise words. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Stop touching the things! Come on. There we go. Did you hear about the Ghonnathan who became a taxi cab driver? His name was Car Binks. That's... Okay, Shadow Tom, that was funny. That was funny. But I was this close to saying that creature's name and I just... How dare. But let's camp up here, and because we've only got a few more rooms to go. Actually, let's get to the next room, go through that treasure battle, and then we'll rest up and grab that treasure. Anything good?
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Ah, let's take those deeds instead.
Now it must be carried home.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hydrate check from Daniel. Thank you, thank you. Good. Ooh, nice. Oh, I'm glad we got through that quickly because those slimes can be annoying.
Victory, but a victory
Why did the
nonetheless.
man get fired from the calendar factory? Because he took a few days off.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
What did the Atlantic Ocean say to the Pacific Ocean? Nothing. Just waves. Go.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
And that's where I normally fuck up because I fail to concentrate on the ship. Yeah. just a heads up, guys, I might be wrapping up this session after this mission. We'll just see how we go. I'm not sure if I already said that. I might be wrapping things up a little bit early than before, because sometimes we will go for streams that are like 3.5 hours. I think let's see how we go once we get back to town. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. It's been a long week. I agree, Bill. We'll end on a good note. We'll get back into town, see how things are. Should be all good. Almost there.
As victories mount,
Good.
so too will resistance.
More this, more that. Cool. And we'll wait for that because we will. Yep, camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Rest up, catch our breath, and do some nighttime things. De-stress, everyone. Increase the crit. Anything else we can do? There we go. Chat. Chat. Yes, I have something wonderful coming this Saturday. I can't say coming, it sounds weird now. God damn it, guys. Oh my god. All I'm gonna say is you're gonna enjoy this Saturday's video. Brain work right. God damn it. But yes, I do have something wonderful coming this Saturday, and I hope you're all excited for it. Anything I say now is just gonna sound dirty. Well, the thing is, you guys started it. To be fair, it was Beer Guzzling that started it.
Knowing uncertainty,
Oh, goddamn.
the birthplace of dread.
But that's okay. It's okay. It's late. We're all a little bit loopy. It is a new ASMR video that's coming out with a new ASMR character that I'm very excited for. I had a lot of fun writing her and voicing her, so I'm excited to bring her to YouTube. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I know all of a sudden the chaos energy is back. Good, 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 good. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh, you guys dodged that. It's going well. By the way, I'm not sure if Slanesh has shown up in any of the games yet, or has been cast with a voice. All I'm gonna say is just because if you put it out into the universe, maybe something will happen and it'll manifest itself into reality. All I'm gonna say is that if Games Workshop and the team behind any of the Warhammer games ever decide to bring Slanesh into the game and actually have them have a voice,
unsprung and thirsting for blood,
I volunteer as tribute. Please, please let me voice Slanesh. Please, universe, let this happen. One day, maybe if we just speak it into existence, it'll happen. Squish. Squish. Am I awake enough to do a Slanesh voice right now? I'm still awake. I'm just a little bit tired from the day. Fuck. Like they could do a feminine men's mixed voice. I think that would work best if then like it was like a dual cast with like a male and a female voice, and then they were merged together. That would be really cool. I would totally be down for, but I do kind of raise my hand to do the female half of Slanesh. But then there's an interesting question. Okay, if you were going to pick a voice actor, male voice actor, who has a similar range and voice acting style to me, who would you pick? I'm curious. Steph and Barnabas doing a Slanesh voice together. Holy shit, free, yes! Barnabas is fucking amazing. I love him so much. Such a good friend. Massive nerd. Such a great voice though. Honestly, I will be honest, he was one of the creepypasta narrators who inspired me to start narrating in the first place. And it still baffles me to this day that now we're really good friends and I've gotten as far as I have. Myself for that. Fantastic ASMR is really, really good as well. Let's use that there. Get the bust. One more room. Anyone that's like you, but Oculus or Markiplier might be good. That would be interesting.
Fear consumes the mind.
Because I kind of see Markiplier actually, because my voice naturally sits a little bit deeper. So maybe because he's got naturally quite a deep voice as well, when he kind of puts emphasis on it, that could be interesting. That could be really interesting. Oh, Daniel, that's high praise indeed. That's incredibly high praise. You're too kind. Too kind. Okay, I will say one mix that could be interesting, because he's also done voice work for like TTS and some other Warhammer stuff. He's been on 40k Theories' channel and all that good stuff. What about a blend between my voice and Takahata 101? I'm just saying it, like, because he's also got a really good versatile voice as well, and you know he's a massive Warhammer fan, so that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Your engine's really good. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Daniel. You guys are so nice. The thing is, I worry though. There's a part of my back of my brain that's like super like fantastical and all that. The thing is like, you know, if this actually happened, would it be like, you know, unlocking the seals of hell? And so once the voices have been combined into the avatar of Slaanesh, then, you know, will the Eye of Terror appear in the sky, and there'll be no one but me to blame for wishing this into the universe. The final seal has been unlocked. But no, it's just like if you just speak it into existence, maybe it'll happen. I would love to be able to voice Slaanesh in a official Games Workshop property one day. One day. And that's how Slaanesh was born. A bunch of voice actors getting around to play a single character. We're doing pretty okay up against these giants. Like, they still hit really fucking hard, but at least we're still able to stand against them a little bit. Also, this has been a really good test for figuring out how to pace these long dungeons. Like, the Darkest Dungeon one is a challenge in itself, but we have an idea of, like, how many rooms we can handle. I think, honestly, just making sure that we're super well prepared for it, and stocking accordingly, and picking the right team is probably going to be, like, the winning combination. But that's just like basic strategy for any of the dungeons, really. So I think this, the next attack on the Crimson, oh sorry, not the Crimson Court, the Darkest Dungeon, will be next week, because that's going to be long, and that's going to be really fucking long to do. So definitely going to be saving that for next week. We'll see how the Houndmaster is getting along. Okay, Bree, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We got you. We got you. There we go. There we go. Good, good. restroom. Yeah, which means I can get rid of non-essentials. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we did good, guys.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Past, present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. Yes. Oh, look at all those beautiful heirlooms. But some people have come down with some diseases, but that's okay.
Back across the Styx. Boatmen be damned.
Oh my god. Guys. We could bring another hero back. Woo! Oh my god, let us see who is on the roster. We can bring back Stevie Darling. We can bring back Zeetheranok. Or in a strange turn of events, so who is the real Samuel the Jester? God fucking damn it. I'm reading the chat. I know you guys have made up your mind. So, from this lovely roster of heroes, do we bring back Stevie? Do we bring back Zeetheranok? Or do we bring back The thing is, I kind of want to, because the thing is, this Jester has been with us since the beginning, and he survived through the darkest dungeon and back again. Okay, what if... Okay. Sam, I was gonna ask, would it be okay if then, we redubbed you? We will bring back the OG Sam, name him Samuel Van Helsing, and then we name the Purple Jester after Murphy. Because I kind of really want to. Just like this Samuel was really just adopting the identity. We really was Murphy the whole time. What? What do you guys think? You good with that? You guys good with that? I think Murphy deserves a character. Yes, good.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Hang on. There we go. It's not the correct spelling of Van Helsing, but it's close enough! Hang on. And then we got Murphy. There we go. That cranky motherfucker. But let us give him some trinkets, because this is stuff for Samuel, because he's earned it. So let us pick out some appropriate trinkets. Shundo box is cool. bright tambourine's really good. So let's give those to Murphy. And we'll give Samuel the very pretty trinkets back. There we go. But yeah, honestly, just that moment was just like the full Spider-Man meme. I could see it. I could see it so clearly. So yes, let us get these diseases taken care of. Red plague. It's a terrible thing indeed. I saw that. I caught that this time. Like, it was obscured by the thing that was over the top, but goddamn, I saw that. It was freaky. So freaky.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
But goddamn, we got two jesters. We've got Sam, who's been with us since the beginning, back in his own skin. And we've got Murphy, one of my most amazing friends. Lucky to have him. But let us see how everyone's doing. Honestly, everyone's doing pretty good. We're gonna have to go through some more training regimens, but we can save that for next time when we get our lovely Houndmaster up to scratch with a bit more experience. And then we'll be ready to sink our teeth into the next phase of the Darkest Dungeon. We might have to take several cracks at it, just so we can learn from our mistakes. But I have had some hints as to what to prepare for, in terms of what kind of enemies to expect, but no spoilers or anything like that. So, actually, before I get carried away, we need to get you. Appropriate weapons and armor. This game's making me so nervous. Ah, goddamn. So, yes. Everyone's looking good. Everyone's looking good. Everyone's looking healthy. But let us leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I had so much fun with this. It was a bit more low-key. We're going to be maybe mustering our strength a little bit more at the start of the next stream as well. But we have a new Houndmaster. We have Sam, our OG bard, back from the dead. And we will enjoy this breath of fresh air into long dead lungs. And then hopefully next stream we will take a crack at the next delve into the third assault on the Darkest Dungeon. And we will see how we go from there. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I had so much fun. Thank you so much to everyone who has bought subscriptions tonight, who's resubbed, who has dropped bits. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, especially at this time, at the moment where things are tricky. Please always prioritize taking care of your own finances first. I would really appreciate that. But thank you so much for your continued generosity and support, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider hitting that follow button. We would love to have you back with us once again at the Blue Rose Respite. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, I have a new video coming out on Saturday that I'm very excited about, and I cannot wait to see what you guys think of it. And be sure to follow me on Twitter as well for all of those spur-of-the-moment updates and all that good stuff. And I will see you on Sunday as we continue our soothing Sunday streams as we play more Valhalla together. I'm very excited to see where that game takes us, and I cannot wait for you to join me then. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. And with how things are out in the world at the moment, I'll end with this. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys.